Okay. I just want to bring this up because when I was watching this, just how it was small town, and there was this chain smoking old lady who is running the dance school in the town. I was like, this feels familiar. So it's a rumor. I don't believe it's to be like, no one has said, yes, this is true. But Gavin Polone, one of the producers, he has
Mm.
alleged that he found the mother-daughter dynamic explored between the Close and Age Annette and Amber and Drop Dead Gorgeous so dynamic and fascinating that he pitched the concept to Amy Sherman Palladino, who would go on to create Gilmore Girls.
Oh, my
Now,
queen.
if you ever seen Gilmore Girls, now after knowing this, and even before I saw this, I was watching this one scene. I was like, this is like Gilmore Girls where they have Miss Patty at her dance studio
Mm.
that's like in a barn. And now I question maybe Gavin wasn't lying because they put allegedly, so it did
It's
sounded
hot. It's a
shady.
hot topic.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So, little known fact about me is I'm a massive Gilmore Girls fan. I have a whole side business that is based in Gilmore Girls and a really big hit TikTok, like a viral sensation account where
Mhm.
it's wonderful. I have an Etsy shop and a merch shop. And because I live so close to Warner Brothers, I feel like I'm at Gilmore. I just love it. It is like my little secret that I don't talk about because I now interact with these people and I don't want anyone to ever feel like I'm a fan more than I am a work. But that's my show, right? That's my comfort show and has been really fundamental in me as a storyteller and an actress. And anyway, so at the very end, when I saw Gavin's name pop up, I went, Gilmore Girls, right? Like I know every creator, everyone that's worked on that show, which this probably is not like really selling me as a cool person, but I'm not cool. So that's okay. But I saw Gavin's name and I immediately was like, ooh, like that makes sense he would be on that. Like, that's a quirky show. It's kind of offbeat. It's female storylines. And then when I started seeing all of the articles about, I had no idea this was going on, that he's got like legal things happening with Amy Sherman Palladino.
Oh,
And
I didn't know like the way they framed it. I didn't know he was in legal battles, but it made it seem like he can't state it as facts. So I was like, are they trying to say shade him? But now I see why. Oh my God. So tell us
yeah,
the tea, what's going on with that?
I don't know if they're resolved and I'm not sure, but like 2017, 2018, there's a, like that's when all of them started. But there's articles as recent as a couple of years ago that there's like a big feud going on or a legal battle that ensued because he says it's his idea and he's not being properly credited or given residuals. I don't know, what his role expanded to in Gilmore Girls, what kind of, I would imagine, executive producer at some point. And I also frequently mistake Gavin for being Daniel Palladino, her husband.
Hmm.
Like I swap them out in my head. But I also believe Amy, right? And I could see both of these things being true. I could see Gavin saying, "Hey, I made this movie. This relationship stood out to me in this quirky kind of small town stood out to me. What do you think about a show?" Like they're just at lunch. They're just like, chatting about stuff. Then she goes on her road trip all around New Haven and Connecticut and, the Berkshires, and she sees these prep schools and the way these people live, and this idea starts to form for her without maybe even remembering that conversation, right? Or maybe there is a connection, or maybe one or two of these things, like we don't know, right? We're never going to
Yeah.
know. But I was shocked to see his name on this. And I was then shocked to find out about the feud going on or and that's tricky. I've had my work essentially taken from me without being credited. And I've had people do crummy things already just in the short time I've been writing and producing. So I can't imagine watching something rocket ship to success like
Right.
Gilmore Girls and
Hmm.
just go on and on. It must be haunting,
Yeah.
right, for him if he's actually feels like he's correct. And then to be Amy Sherman Palladino and feel like someone's trying to take credit from, just can't imagine. Either side would be
Yeah.
so. And I don't like to believe there's any beef in the Gilmore Girls world and that it's just happy. So that's what I'm going with.
Love Gilmore Girls. It's a good fall watch for sure.